If you've ever looked at any of those truck bed storage systems that are out there, um, they're very expensive, and also you lose the capability of using your whole truck bed whenever you want. So the solution that I've come up with is this highly modular, um, just collection of rigid toolboxes. They're the Pro Gear system, and basically what I've done is I don't know how well you can see. I'll take those boxes off here in a minute, but I got a panel from Rough Country, and there was no drilling required. Um, I had to do some adaptation to get it to work, but I mounted it directly to the truck's rails. You can see down here on the bottom, even at the bottom, it's attached by the rails, and then these boxes attach by cleats that were designed to go into studs like in your garage, but I have attached the cleats to the rails as well. So these boxes are pretty nice. Right now I have these small ones. They're really for camping stuff. So I have this one that has gear. You can see inside it the radios, the lantern, some tools, stuff like that. You can also see this orange right here. That is a weatherproof lining, or weather resistant maybe. They also have these, which are meant for interlocking them together, which you can see that I have done over here. These two are locked together, but what I have found you can also use them for is you can actually run a cable through here if you wanted to lock this down. But if you didn't want to lock it down, let's say that you're just going to do a couple nights camping and go back home, and you don't feel like you need to lock them down, then what that lets you do is, we're going to close this up, and we're going to lift it off, and there you see the cleats on the rail, as I mentioned. And so this is as customizable as you want it to be. You see these two larger boxes here, and then they can actually stack onto each other, like you can see here. If I want to unstack, you're just gonna grab this guy, pull it down. On the other side as well, you'll just lift the top one off just like that, and then let's say I want to keep going. Let's say I want to clear all of this stuff out of here because I need my whole truck bed. It's going to be really simple. We're just going to lift this one straight off just like we did the other one. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same with these two back here. These have the handle on top, so it's a little bit easier to do one-handed depending on what you have in here. And so you can see what this allows you to do is I have these other mounting accessories back here if I wanted to use those, if I don't need this box. And I could take this last box off if I wanted to and take all the boxes out of the truck, and then I would have the entire truck bed at my disposal. One thing I wanted to show you real quick too is all of these Pro Gear system cases have the option. You can see here there's the hole there for the lock to lock the case shut, and then as I mentioned earlier, you can also run a cable through the bottom, and then you can run it on, connect it to the mounting brackets on the side of your truck or however you have it set up. And so what that lets you do is you can lock the box onto the truck with the cable, and then you can lock away the contents with a padlock. So the way I envision using these is my family, we go on lots of road trips. Our next one coming up in March, we're going to camp a few nights, and then we're going to do a few nights in Airbnb. And so what we'll do is the stuff we don't need to take inside the Airbnb with us, but we don't necessarily want it to walk off during the night or during the day if we go eat inside a restaurant or whatever. We might want to put stuff in here that's valuable that we don't need with us. And then I'll secure the box with the cable, and then I'll secure the contents of the box with a padlock, or maybe even with another cable, and that'll let us keep our stuff nice and secure. Well, relatively secure. Any solution, you can use bolt cutters, right, for the most part. But for what this is, an inexpensive alternative, these small boxes, you can, I think the regular price is like $32 at Home Depot. My wife actually picked up one of the 3 here for me on sale for like $20. And these larger boxes, and they make some even larger than this. They make some with drawers that run up to about $120. I didn't get the ones with the drawers. I thought about it, but I chose not to, just because I tend to overfill drawers, and then that causes problems. But these boxes here were about $42 each. So all in all, I would say maybe about $130 for all 5 of these boxes, and I can take them all out anytime I want and have access to the full bed of the truck. So this is a pretty inexpensive solution. All you need is a panel in the back and or some rails. This is the Nissan Titan. I know the Frontier, the Toyota Tacoma all have some kind of rail system. It's super awesome, especially having the rails on the bottom of the truck bed. I'm not sure if other trucks have a rail system or not, but I know that you can buy some, and you would have to drill into your truck bed, but you can buy some and install them yourself. I'll throw some links to some of the products that I have seen in the video description. So hopefully this helps someone else out there who wants to have a nice weather resistant modular storage system, but also wanting to retain full access to the truck bed if needed and without breaking the bank, because that's what I was after. So hopefully this helps you as well.